I didn't fight hard enough for the thing I originally wanted, which was the theater. In opening a play, I'm sure that half the people came and thought I was either going to do What's My Line or some performance that they were familiar with, rather than a character in a play, which was very difficult. And that's a very hard thing in the theater. You get typed as a panelist, which makes it awfully hard. Fortunately, I've had 2 or 3 quite marvelous parts in the theater and was able to overcome it for that period of time, but it's not easy.
It's my great pleasure to introduce a beautiful and charming lady. And not only is she beautiful and charming, but you folks living near Paramus, New Jersey, next Tuesday will be lucky enough to see her in old acquaintance, Arlene Francis.
And now a gentleman who is not only an excellent panelist and a splendid publisher, but best of all, he and Phyllis are wonderful friends. Mr. Bennett, sir.
Well, as though our panel moderator's voice wasn't loud enough naturally. He's just been out in California looking into some new giant transmitters that are going to make that voice 10 times louder when he becomes part of the Voice of America in a few months' time. And here he is, the slick, urbane, magnificent John Charles Daly.
Thank you, Bennett, for saying that my voice would be bigger. Some people say I talk too loud now and too much.
I'm one of them.
I know, I know. Get your masks on. Are all of the masks in place, panel?
Back on.
Good. Will you enter Mystery Challenger and sign in, please?
People always used to think if we got anything very quickly that, oh, come on, somebody told you something. But I promise you, I've been on it 21 years and nobody's ever told anybody anything.
All right. Panel, as you know, and we now revert again to the other form of questioning, one question at a time, in turn moving clockwise, and we'll begin things with Bennett, Cerf.
Well, a couple of very big movies have opened in New York in the past few days. Are you connected with any one of them?
Nope.
1 down and 9 to go, Miss Newman.
One time when Milton Berle was on, a man jumped onto the stage and ran in front of the camera and pushed Milton Berle aside and said hello, and I just want to say Happy Mother's Day to my mother. And before we could do anything, we were in a state of shock. He was on and off. It's a miracle that more terrible things don't happen on live shows because the audience is right there. You know, it's, I guess we're just lucky.
That'll be 2 down and 8 to go, Miss Newman.
Do you have terrific legs?
I'll answer that question. Yes, Miss Francis.
And I rather imagine it is the beautiful new dolly, Betty Grable.
That's absolutely
That's right. It's survived them all, and I think part of that success is due to everybody being curious about what everybody else does.
All things taken into account, panel, you're due for some congratulations, and I give them to you. We'll have another contestant after this word.